like a baguette.
Some of y'all don't listen at all. The same shit they be pushing your buttons. Got a grown man having withdrawals. I don't mind if you don't listen that much. Yo, I just mind what you say for the crowd. Cause some of y'all don't listen at all. Some of y'all don't answer that call. Realize the movie that I was watching, it's the end of the world. Illuminati is coming. Gather the boys and girls and watches it all unfurls. They clutching at all they pearls and no one asking for guidance. Stimulus check, won't you cash app that? I got niggas and they said that respect they black. Politicians and they said don't know how to act. That's why we sitting on the wrong track. Back to the long track. And it's okay to be rich. My mama always told me I was destined for greatness. But my mama also, she told me take care of the kids.
New official AC tuning, turn up the boost! Merchandise now available through our online store. Link will be in the description. And for a limited time, our YouTube subscribers will receive 20% off of our store using Turn Up the Boost YT discount code. So don't miss out. Grab yours now while stocks last. What have we here, Joseph?
Here we have my 2004 Renault Clio 182. To be honest, I've got some like messages with quite a bit of the spec. The main bits are like electronic power steering conversion, motor mech steering wheel, bucket seats, Cook Sport springs on I think 182 cup dampers, Scorpion exhaust, Ktec induction, blah blah blah. Like the list just goes on. It's had a lot of money spent on it. Apparently it's got an upgraded clutch. Apparently it's not tuned, but I kind of think different. I bought this car from a friend of mine back in February this year, so February 2021. A lot of the lads were getting Clio 182s and 172s as alternatives, you know, to their cars like M3s, M4s, E63s, Cosys, stuff like that, just some sort of cheap fun. I bought one with the intention of turbo in it, which, to be fair, we're now like near the end of September and I have not done a whole lot with this car. I think pretty much in this time I've put 182 cup wheels on it, I've put a brace in the back, and I've done the airbag resistor mod. That has pretty much been it.
Been very busy though.
Yeah, been very busy with work, so I've not really done a lot. The plan pretty much today was get it on the rollers, just check it out, see kind of what power it makes.
Gives us a starting point.
Yeah, it just. So the future plans for this is to boost it. We're also going to go ECU Master EMU Black standalone with a plug and play adapter and LSU 4.9 wideband. And it was more just to give me a starting point, just so I've got a graph to compare it to. I can get some AFR readings, which will obviously give me a good idea if it's stock or not as well.
Yeah.
And it just kind of gives me a point to work from. I mean, we've tuned quite a few ECU Master classics and black ECUs over the last probably year or so. We recently became a dealer for them, just because their ECUs are a product I like working with. I say they're user friendly. They're reasonably user friendly, but they're just
as user friendly as a standalone ECU is going to be.
They're just a nice platform to work with, really. So
that's what you're going with.
Yeah, we became a dealer, and I thought, well, what better way to celebrate becoming a dealer than chucking one on the Clio. So, and yeah, we're going GTX 2867R ball bearing with a T51R compressor housing mod. Be a custom built turbo manifold by Woods Fab, which is my brother's company near Hailsham in Eastbourne. And then bigger injectors, a few other little goodies, precision 46mm wastegate.
Long-term plans is a built engine, isn't it?
Yeah, long-term plans is a built engine. So I've got everything here. I've got rods, pistons, every seal and gasket that's required.
It's sat over there, have been for ages.
Yeah, paddle clutch. I've got a polished crank ready to go, a rebuilt cylinder head ready to go. Got a spare engine, just got to be stripped and prepped. But that is, I mean, long-term or like finished long-term plans. I don't know, probably a low boost map of around 260, 280 brake, high boost, probably low to mid 3s. Just keep it. I mean, I want to keep torque sensible because I know these like killing gearboxes even when they're naturally aspirated. And the thing is, sometimes more or big power isn't always the best.
What?
Yeah.
To be fair though,
isn't always the best for a track car.
No, you want usable power on the track. You don't want to spin it all the way. Is there not someone that will be able to strengthen the gearbox just for torque purposes?
That's something I'll be looking into as well as an LSD.
Yeah.
It's not, to be fair, it's not something I've really looked into as yet, but it's
Kind of not there yet, are you?
not even close. But it's probably something I'll start looking into to be done at the same sort of time the built engine gets changed over.
Makes sense, I suppose. Yeah,
so I'll buy a spare
out.
box, have it done, and then put that in with the engine.
And say LSD as well.
Yeah, potentially LSD as well. I mean, it makes sense, especially increasing the power as much as we're planning to.
Yeah, it's track car LSD makes a big difference, doesn't it?
Yeah, big time.
Awesome. It's very tidy.
Yeah, she's a nice car. To be fair. It's done 106k. Even got factory xenon, just quite a nice little car. To be fair.
Yeah, it's a tidy car. A lot of these were destroyed by idiots, so
Yeah.
it's nice to see.
Like a lot of the cars we deal with.
Yeah, that's true. So when you get a tidy one for it, it's nice.
Yeah, no. To be fair, this is why I bought it from Phil, is because it is just a nice.
It's a nice example for what.
Yeah, and it's with all the little bits that have been done. It's got a PMS shifter in it. It's all been tastefully modified.
Yeah.
And it's just been done well. I was trying to find a half decent one that wasn't going to cost me loads of money to put right, so I could then focus on actually putting the bits in that I want to put in. Obviously, it meant paying a bit more for the car, but it's obviously saving a bit of money in a long
short-term expense, long-term gain, though, isn't it? Because otherwise you've got to build everything round up.
No, exactly. But yeah, I've been really happy with it. I haven't really done a whole lot with it. I've probably spent more time driving than anything else, but it's been quite a fun little car.
They are a good little car. Shall we do some ripping, make some power?
Yeah, sounds
see
like
what
a plan.
happens? Let's go. Oh. So, Joseph.
So, done a pull, good power, to be fair.
Good power.
I was watching AFRs the whole time, and up top we were a tiny bit rich.
Tiny bit rich.
A tiny bit very rich.
Okay.
We got into the 10s, so I am very certain that this is not stock.
So am I. Look at the graph.
Yeah.
17-year-old car put in the same as it was new. It's very unlikely.
So, I mean, the AFR most of the way was good. It was 13.2, 13, 12.8. I can kind of give a pass at, and then it started dropping. I kind of saw 11s, and then it got into the high 10s. So, and we literally just started losing power hand over fist up top.
Yeah.
So
Do you reckon, even as it is, that you reckon if you played with it, you get
yeah,
a bit more?
there's definitely more to come out of it. I mean, if I could lean the fueling off to say like 12.8, 13 at the red line, if we're just going to play it quite safe or slightly overly safe, there's probably a bit more power left in it just by cleaning the fueling up before anything else.
Right. But is it worth your time to do that?
No, because
We're
we've
going
standard
to
on
go
it.
blue black.
Yeah, so that is the next thing is
Well, just trying to map on the stock and see if you're going to change it.
yeah, that's the next thing is just waiting for that to arrive, and then I'll get it fitted, settle my AFR requests, and base map it, and then start tuning it, I suppose.
That sounds awesome. So cool. See you in part 2.
See you in part 2.
The Revenge of the French.